Hey everyone, so in this video we will cover the following learning objectives. These are view, layout, annotation, sketch and evaluate. We will go over each of them a little bit over the two videos. Views, standard, model, projected, section and detail. Sheet, scale, editing text, display style and view scale. Also model items, annotation and cosmetic thread. So if you've been provided with a drawing of the wheel assembly, we will break these videos down. We'll break the whole drawing down into two videos, and in the first part we will bring in our different views to show you the detail view, the sectional view. Also we will do our hatching, our cosmetic threads. We will show you how to edit the sheet, the font, the scale, adding in the different view styles, shaded with edges. And then in the next part we are going to bring our bill of materials, do our dimensions, clean up the drawing a little bit, and the auto balloons and whatever is left. So it would be good to refer to this drawing as we go through our own drawing, just to make sure we don't leave out any important part. So to begin with, we will start a new metric drawing. So if your wheel assembly is already not open, you can always go browse and look for the assembly. With that selected, we will click the blue arrow and look for an isometric view. So what we're trying to achieve is the shaded view on the top right, the diametric view. So we know it's diametric, so we can check the diametric option over here. So it looks a lot more like that. Also it's shaded, so we scroll down, look for the shaded with edges. That's a lot better. And it says its scale is 1/4. So we will go down there, use a custom scale of 1/4. Okay, so that's the way we want it to be. We can place it there on the sheet. Now if we zoom in, we would notice that there are center lines and center marks that we do not need, so we can click out first and make a box over that and just delete. Now your view will not be deleted because we didn't have the view selected, so you can just shade over it and just delete that. The next concern would be editing the sheet. So we right click the sheet, select edit sheet format. So you would see the title is way too big, so we can edit the font by double clicking the title and changing the font size. You can also change the date a bit because if the font doesn't fit properly. 6. Down here you would notice scale. If you zoom in a bit using the mouse wheel, the scale says 1/1. If you look at the drawing that you've been given, it says 1/2 over there. So we double click that. We can always edit the scale, of course, make it 1/2. Okay, so now that the sheet is edited and everything seems in place, we right click and select edit sheet again to go back to our drawing. Now under the diametric view here, there's a small note. We can place notes by going under annotation and selecting the note tool here. We would place the note under the drawing. Make sure your caps lock is on and write down diametric view. Also mention the scale to be 1/4. Okay, then we can accept that. Now to bring in our other views. Now if you go under view layout, you would see that there are three views: standard, model and projected. First I will explain a projected view. Any view you have can have a projected view, so you just select the view that you want to project from, choose projected view, and you will see that it will project a view. You can keep doing that, like you can project this view, then select this one, and so on and so forth. So if you need it, you can always use that option. Also we have the standard view. At times drawings use 3 standard views, so if we choose that and select our assembly, it will automatically insert our 3 standard views. Because we won't be using this for this particular drawing, we can undo that. And the last one is the model view. We'll go for a model view, click next, and go for the right view. Make sure your scale is 1/2 and we can place that in there. You would see that in our model view that we just inserted, we can see the edges. So again, you can highlight over that and delete it. Next we will make a sectional view out of our model view. So on the same view layout toolbar, you will see section view. Select that. So there are various ways you can create the sectional view. We can highlight this line, look for the edge, start from the top after you see it, or we can look for the circle, and once you see the diamond there, you can start it from here. Okay, make sure the line is vertical, and drop it down over there. Select auto hatching, click OK. Now if your arrow is on the other direction, you can always flip it, and if the number, the lettering is something else except for A, you can change it over here. This is your good chance to do that. Your scale, okay, it's parent sheet. Okay, so we can drop it down over there. Now once you drop it down, you would notice it says scale 1:2. Because we edited the sheet format already, the sheet scale already, you can remove that. Okay, let's place it there. Now if you would notice over here, the hatching is a little more different than the one from our drawing. To edit the hatching, we just double click our axle over here. It opens the hatching window. So the hatching mainly depends on the material that is being used. So to edit it, we first of all uncheck the material crosshatch, go for 90 degrees over here, so it flips the hatching pattern, and over here select around 4. Should be thick enough. Alright, accept that. Now for the next part, you will notice our right view in our drawing that we've been given has hidden lines visible in it. So we select the view, go down a bit and select hidden lines visible. Now when we do that, we will also see that it is implemented on our sectional view that we just brought in, so we don't want it over there. We accept this, go to our sectional view. After we select that, go down and look for hidden lines removed. That fixed it. So the next part that we are going to do is bring in our detail view. So the detail view is next to the sectional view under the view layout toolbar. So we select detail view. The two detail views we want are of the grease and the spot face here. So first we will make a circle around the spot face. Make sure that it's numbered and it doesn't have letters, because we're using numbers for sections. So we go 1 over here. And the scale, you can ensure it's 1:1. Okay. 1:1. The next part that we need to make a detail view is of the grease fitting. So we make a circle there as well. Drag it out, number it, and drop it down over there. You would see in the drawing it says scale 1:1. You can always obviously double click and edit that in both of the drawings, and you can move this around so it's in clearer view. Also, if you selected the detail view and it doesn't cover the area that you wanted to, you can always increase and decrease it to fit it a lot better, in case you missed out on the part that you wanted there. Okay, now for the next part, if you remember, the grease fitting here has cosmetic threads. It's not viewable in our view, so to view that, we will first of all select our view, go under annotation, in the model items, first of all make sure mark for drawing is deselected, and select cosmetic thread. Once you click yes, it will give you a window. We select yes over there, and if you see the grease fitting, you will notice a cosmetic thread has been drawn over there. You can remove the detail that came in. There should be 2 of them. We will also add a cosmetic thread to our grease fitting detail view over here. And lastly, we are going to clean up our right view a bit of our assembly. So first we will, if you see there are too many circles here, whereas in our drawing sheet it's a lot more clearer. So in order to remove these lines, we just right click it, go for tangent edge and select tangent edges remove. Once you do that, you will see that the view is a lot more clearer and you can see the part properly. With those things done, our first video is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.